Good morning, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Centrone, and I work in the technology department. So today I have a new and innovative way to have independent music placed for our many forms of content by way of an app that will also save the company money as well as gain us some revenue. We call it Mouseprint. Why? Well, because we all know it all started with a mouse. So we want to kickstart the dreams of songwriters by using a mouse. Our primary goal is to enhance the magic of Disney by implementing a plan to allow songwriters to submit their original work to be possibly used on the platform. Disney Plus has already acquired over 10 million subscribers and has had massive success. But as Walt Disney once said, keep moving forward. We can do this by gaining fresh new talent by creating this application. We believe this will profit very well as we have a huge wow factor attached to the name Disney. Who wouldn't want to take a chance to get their song featured? And although we are a major company that can use music from any major entities, there's always the problem of negotiating fees with notable writers, producers, and the artists performing them. This can become a headache. Sometimes certain records don't get cleared for deadlines because negotiations for the music haven't been secured. Another problem facing both Disney and the musicians is that some musicians are not being compensated for their work when it comes to streaming. Streaming is incredibly important, as is their compensation. This has led to resentment among the artists to the point that there have been protests. This is another case of catching up to the current form of consumption. Much like music streaming has led to legislation like Music Matters to protect the artist, we need to create something to protect artists when they go into television or movie streaming as well. When it comes to music placement in visuals and streaming, work needs to be done to ensure that. This new application allows us to work with emerging writers and producers that are submitting their music. What we will do is we will have separate sections that will say an idea of what the show or the movie or the episode, the scene is about, but with code names so they don't know. Or they can submit something completely original. But we want it to be a similar mood, genre, and execution to the goal of whatever project we tend to choose it for. Now, the cost of operating with independent writers and producers and artists will cut costs and save us an awful lot of money when it comes to the budget for the music. With us spending close to $70 billion, this can free up capital that can go towards music negotiations and placement. With us being at the forefront of entertainment and known to create breakout artists, using materials from newer acts and musicians would not be a negative factor. We're solidified in our place on the top of entertainment, and as with most companies and corporations, being able to conserve as much money as possible will always benefit us. It'll leave room for advancement and creating more revenue. For the writer and the producer, they have a better chance of getting the placement dealing directly with us than when a third party brings music. It's not always guaranteed that it's going to be heard by us. Now, a lot of the internal strengths and weaknesses are very obvious. Our strengths are that we're Disney. We want to nurture creative minds. We want to get new creative minds. Take a look at our new Disney Plus original Spark Shorts. It's new creative minds from Pixar being given a chance to show the world their talent. Why not let musicians do the same thing? The weaknesses that I see are really just that Netflix might do something similar, things like that, but right now, no one currently offers it actively. The idea of this app, when it comes to the image, is a computer mouse. It signifies mouse print. We all know we love a black and red mouse. In the app, you'll click on the red spot and it'll open our little app up. And who we want to be opening up that app is absolutely anybody. It can be kids, it can be women, men. We want absolutely anybody from any background to be able to express themselves and give us their music and take a chance on themselves. And as you can see here on the chart from our competitive analysis, our competitors are Netflix, Pump Audio, and Rumblefish, whether it be direct or indirect. The sample of the social media ad that we'd want to be releasing for our product, we might change it up a little bit, but we want it to really be catching, and you see that it's Mouseprint, and you really get involved. Now, here I included the sales projection, because as you can see on the chart, within the first year, we plan on selling $500,000 by way of a $9.99 subscription. It'll be a $5 unit cost because it really won't cost that much to run. The total cost of net sales for the first year should be somewhere around 2,495,000. For the second year, we estimate the unit volumes will be up around 1 million total, and net years for the second year will be somewhere around 4,990,000. For the third year, we estimate we'll get around 2 million downloads, which will put us at 9,980,000 for the third year. Now, we look at these kind of numbers because Disney Plus's success has already reached over 10 million subscribers. We can assume there is a similar amount of people, granted there will probably be less, of creative people that want to have a chance to get their music on there. The expenses will vary from year to year because the first year the app has to be developed. It's going to cost us some more, but we are still looking at a huge profit for us as a company. So I really don't see any downside to giving a chance on these newer artists. We got these numbers from everywhere, from the internals to the externals. You can easily see the success of our company right now and the success that Disney Plus has. So by giving a chance, we are gaining even more of a stronghold in the entertainment platform because we will be the ones innovating and creating